Hi, Cross Crown, it's Jevon here. During the next 6 weeks, during the lockdown period, we'll be doing a little mini series called A Gospel Life, where I'll be interviewing 6 different members of Cross and Crown, and we'll be able to hear different stories of how God has shown his faithfulness in the lives of his people. So welcome to episode 1 of A Gospel Life, and with me today, I have our brother, Josh Lin. Hi, Josh, how are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too. So Josh, what have you been doing in isolation? What's been your favorite thing so far?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of things in isolation. I think the favorite thing that I've really picked up again is reading. I used to not like reading so much, but given the extra time saved from traveling, reading has been really awesome. And on that note, if you haven't attended the book club session where we're reading through J.I. Packer's Knowing God, you should definitely come. It's Friday night, and the link is on our Facebook page.
That's great. Yeah, the Friday night thing is pretty good. So Josh, a gospel life is about showing how God shows his faithfulness in the lives of his people. Looking back, how has God shown his faithfulness in your life?
Yeah, it's a good question. Had to think a bit about this. And I guess when I was thinking, I looked back through my journals for the past 3 years, and I think I want to share about 3 points, 3 consistent points that I've realized. I think God is really faithful in his love for me. He's been super patient. Um, the love is somewhat beautiful. It's elaborate and it's very impressive, touching every area of my life. I think second point, God's faithfulness in my life is shown through just a very gradual and progressive shift away from my, sinful desires and attitudes towards like a sincere and deeper love for him. And finally, point number 3, I think his faithfulness is reinforced and demonstrated like not only in my own life, not only when I see the works of his hand in my life, but more when I see the works of his hands in the people's life around me, such as my brothers and sisters in Christ, and those who are yet to become my brothers and sisters in Christ.
That's really great, bro. Yeah, so that's looking back, right? How about right now? What's one thing you can be thankful for during the COVID-19 period?
Yeah, another good question. I think I'm super grateful that I can still be connected with people. I think it's a blessing to have our church community. The fact that I can talk to you right now through Zoom is amazing. I think another thing is I found myself reconnecting with old friends as well, overseas or locally. And I think that's been a real positive.
That's great. Yeah. Yeah. So looking ahead, what's one thing that you look forward to?
Yeah, I never thought I'd say this in a million years, but I actually look forward to being able to give my brothers and sisters in Christ a hug and receive a hug from them as well. Another thing I probably look forward to is to organize work drinks for the city and just to be able to put 2 cups together, say cheers, and have a nice beer and talk about our weeks and how we've glorified God.
Yeah. Yeah. That sounds pretty fun. Yeah. Well,
Awesome.
Josh, thanks for having a talk with me today. And that's episode 1 of A Gospel Life. And see you guys next week.
No worries. See ya.